Hello, Christina Rizzo. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast. Hope you all are doing well on this Saturday morning. What's been on my heart after listening to quite a few videos from just Americans in general across the country is really reckoning how and disturbing how people can not only see. I don't mind the name calling personally when people disagree with me, but to celebrate and I don't even know if it's a celebration over um, my brother, dear Charlie, who's with the Lord now. I don't know about these people's salvation because usually, especially people in urban areas, they tend to believe in a different gospel, social justice and Marxism, and that's coming out. Now we have just listening to a few people gloating and saying that Charlie was hateful because he corrected or told blacks the truth about the problem after the civil rights movement, what happened. And of course, people don't like to be corrected. They will either get verbal like toddlers or they'll use violence. I remember there was even movie theaters is one big example. And all the lady did was tell the ladies to be quiet because you're not supposed to talk in a movie theater. And I think they actually deleted the lady. Then you had the case of the Uber driver who was attacked because they didn't want to pay. So these new generations of these demonic spirits that's in them because it's something's normal. It's not of God that's causing these people to just lash out. I don't know. I think I said this before. Just like with the false gospel with the deliverance ministries. They blame a demon, if you're struggling with a particular sin or it's anger or lust or uh, self righteousness or pride or alcohol or any other substance abuse, then they blame that on demons. With black and Hispanics do this too. Uh, if they're corrected in any way or people tell the truth, what's obviously clear on the stats, then they blame racism. That's why police officers now have to wear body cams because they just say, oh, he pulled me over because I'm black when the person may have just passed a stop sign, as if the laws don't apply to them. And he would be a bad cop if he did it. Now they're talking about, oh, well, since a white man, Charlie shouldn't have said anything about fatherless homes in Black America. And he's actually told black men personally that they need to start doing this. And of course, they don't want to hear that, especially not from a young white guy. And so the saying is, well, he's shot by. Now we have white on white crime, but yet let's see about this case. As you can see on the thumbnail, there's this pretty young lady who was deleted by this deranged skid mark on public transportation as she's trying to get home from work. After being an escaping horror herself, Ukraine refugee that's allowed to be blessed to live in this country, try to live a productive life. She's coming home from work. It had to be some type of it had to be because most of the passengers, as far as I saw, were black. So I don't know if she lived amongst them or not, and maybe someone should have told her that the average black person does not like white people like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I grew up with these people. I'm from the same neighborhood as these people. We're even taught this growing up that white people are the big boogeyman that holds us back, until I had to find out in my college years that that was uh, further from the truth, where it's the complete opposite. The black and brown people are the haters. Okay. There is a statistic of, or maybe a stat, where they list groups globally who is the most hateful, and non-whites are pretty much at the top. So we got this is in North Carolina. The governor said on Monday he was appalled. He shouldn't be appalled. I mean, about um, something about those Carolinas. Not only are they super segregated due to their Confederate history, knowing that the most of the demographic and a lot of the so-called black cities in America are tend to be the most violent. So I don't know why he's surprised at the result of what's going on here. Um, Unfortunate murder or delete. That's, of course, I can't say that. It's going to be on YouTube, so they may take that out. Deleted of this Ukrainian woman. As you can see, the thumbnail on the left side, very beautiful young woman. She was on the Charlotte light rail system late last month with recent the recent release of the attack on camera causing outrage nationwide. I am heartbroken for the family of Irina, I think that's Zaruska, who lost their loved one at a senseless act of violence. I'm appalled by the footage of her murder. We need more cops to beat the people. I mean, you can try. That's going to be difficult on public transportation. I remember taking public transportation for like 2 years coming home from work, and it wasn't that late. The latest has been getting home at midnight when I would come from working at the airport for the summer before going back to school. And I decided not to go back after that. Not only was there this thing with the people I worked with, um, the environment, poor hygiene, also, you know, taking the train that late at night. And I remember one time a lady got upset with me because I wouldn't wait. Uh, but it was 15 minutes. Okay, she's a woman by herself. Um, and she was really taking it personally because I'm like, well, yeah, I need to go. I'm way on the south side. I mean, so was she, but I think I lived a little further than she did. And yeah, it's like you can't tell these people no, without them getting upset or wanting to turn violent. Okay, so she was fatally stabbed. I thought her throat was slashed because the man was this person was right behind her. According to what happened, she boarded the train and sat in an aisle seat directly in front of the suspect. Oh Lord. If I see so, if there's room in the front of the train, I'll sit there. Now the good news about New York, they have like rows. I think Chicago's starting to do that too. There's just something about people sitting behind you. Now, if it's crowded, that's a different story. Um, but yeah, I kind of get if there's other seats around, I kind of get nervous if people need to sit near me. I don't care if it is another black person. I still get nervous because that's the person that will most likely attack me. Um, so she just sat at the wrong place at the wrong time. The train travels for approximately 4.5 minutes before the suspect pulls a knife, unfolds it, pauses, and then stands up and strikes the victim 3 times, according to ABC News. Oh, Lord. Prior to the stabbing, there appeared to be no interaction between the victim and the defendant. Yeah, because she didn't know who he was. Or maybe, see, there are other spaces, but yeah, this is a train. She could sit in the back. Yeah, but to sit directly behind, because even looking at the image of this person, something was off about him. She was pronounced dead at the scene, and witnesses directly officials to the location of the suspect. Now, is this man going to get the death penalty? Probably not. Brown was arrested after he was released from the hospital with non-life threatening injuries. See, this is a liberal. I thought North Carolina was a red state. Injuries sustained at the time of the incident, and was charged with first-degree murder, according to the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. The 34-year-old suspect, yeah, see, he's too old to be acting like this. But again, he's mentally deranged. Record including larceny, breaking and entering. Can't see he had a criminal record before. He shouldn't be in the streets. Also spent 5 years in prison for robbery with a dangerous weapon starting in 2015, according to the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction. Brown's next court appearance is scheduled September 19th. According to the court records, it is unclear whether Brown has an attorney who can speak on his behalf. Charlotte Mayor Lyle said the murder was a senseless and tragic loss. Lyle's prayers remain with Laurent Laurent Zuranka's loved ones as they continue to grieve through this unimaginable time. Okay, and then their relatives. They really can't do anything about security on these trains because anybody rides on them, and yet someone like Daniel Penny intervenes when something could have happened the same to someone else. He's the bad guy for being the hero for stopping this mentally deranged person on a subway car from attacking somebody. Oh, this is so emotional. Okay, what do you guys say? What are you gonna say about that? Urban society. Oh, Kirk. Yeah, you selling wolf tickets. White on white crime. Haha. So I kind of don't blame those people from that are in Arkansas to move away from these people. I really don't blame these people for doing that. Was it like 40 of them? Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I'm surprised she wasn't. Well, I don't think New York City would have been any better because usually immigrants pick New York City over anything anywhere else. Um, Maybe it has something to do with the crowd. I don't know. I don't know. And I had a student from the Ukraine too, so I am familiar with Ukrainian culture. I've been to a restaurant. I forgot what you call that area, but it is really cool, and that's why I'm surprised she wasn't there because there is a Ukrainian community in New York City. Christina Resso, thanks for listening. Pray for our nation, our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church, including martyrs and persecutors right in front of us. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and may His light shine upon you, and continue the Great Commission, but through repentance, sharing God's great love, which is a finished atonement on the cross, died, buried, rose on the third day, sits at the right hand of the Father. He will come again to judge all unrighteousness. And this time it's not going to be pretty. Again, it's going to be judgment. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and may his light shine upon you. And I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.